Next, we are going to look at links. Now, when we click on a link, a certain line of text or an image, it will take us to the specified place on the internet. For a link, we need to find a new place in our code to put the link. Now, I would like my link to appear between tutorial 4 and tutorial 5. Let me run my code to update these changes. I am going to make sure that my link appears between this heading and this heading. So we're going to make sure that we are inside the body and between the H4 and H5. Now, the first thing that we need to do is to find a website that we would like to link to. Here, I have just taken the tutorial website. I'm going to click on the URL to highlight it, right-click and select copy. Now that I've copied the address of where I would like my link to go, I am going to start creating the link on the web page. So, like every other element, we need to start with a triangle bracket. Now, it might be tempting to put the word link here, but link is reserved especially for things in the head to tell the browser where to find different things. For example, this style sheet that we'll talk about later. So we do not use the word link. So what do we use instead as the element name? Well, it's a little bit complicated, but we use the letter A. Now, the letter A stands for anchor. So think of it like you are dropping an anchor. You are a website ship dropping an anchor on a certain place on the internet. And when you click on this link, you're going to go straight to where your ship is anchored. Now, this is just like an image where we are going to add special properties to our element. We're not just going to open it and close it. So, inside of the opening tag is where we add special properties. Now, just like our image had a source, we are going to give our anchor a place to look. It might be tempting to use the word source here, but we use the word href. So href. Href is hypertext reference. So this is going to tell the computer where to look to find the place that we need to go. Just like with our images, we're going to say the hypertext reference is equal to whatever is in between these quotation marks. So we are saying that we are going to have a link, we're going to have an anchor, and it's going to take us to the place where we stole our URL from. So we need to make sure that we are between the quotation marks, and I am going to click Ctrl V to paste the link. So we have got our element with a property, our href. We have got a closing tag. It should work, right? We come here and there is nothing in between our H4 and H5. Now this is because we haven't given it any content. We need to have some text or an image or some other thing to click on so that we can actually go to the place that the link is going to take us. So in between our opening tag and our closing tag, just like with a paragraph or a heading, I am going to type some text. Here is a link to the tutorial page. Now when I click run, the link should appear on our web page. Now let's just double check it's working if we click the link. Now, as you can see, it's not super excited to run right now, but normally this would work.